So it's the 5th of March and I thought it would be a good idea to give you a harvest video just to show you kind of all the details of what we're currently harvesting fresh in March. That's not everything that we're eating. Obviously we've got a lot of stuff in store, but quite a bit in the freezer and canned and all of that. But this is the fresh food harvest. This is the one where we try and get 30 fruits and veggies each week, every week of the year. So let's get on, I'll show you the harvest now. So it's easy to think that we're in full-on abundance mode now, but actually it's not quite as easy as that, because there are quite a few things on this table that was running out of, and we're kind of clearing beds to make space for spring. So we'll probably see a bit of a dip actually as we go through sort of late March, and then we'll increase again in April. Anyway, I'll just talk you through the table and all the different sorts of things that we've got, and I'll try and give you an idea of what we're running out of and what we've got lots of. So these are potatoes from the store. Actually, we just store them in the compost that they grew in, and they're still looking pretty good. Some nice baking ones there. Those are variety Cara, which we're not actually growing this year because we just found Charlotte to be such a superior potato. Eskimo carrots, looking good. And I've got some salad carrots as well, which are just the little ones. Super sweet carrots at this time of year, really great. We should have carrots until the end of April. We should have potatoes pretty much till the end of April as well. And we've got leeks and Asian greens and baby parsnips. Actually, these are really nice. These are a bit of a bonus really, because we had a problem with parsnip germination last year, and this was just a kind of shady little corner bed that was planted, really late. I think they kind of germinated in June or something, so it's not surprising they're small, but doesn't really matter to the taste. Beetroot from the store. We should have beetroot in kind of late May, and I think we'll have beetroot in the store until then, and then we've got some yak on. We definitely won't have yak on until we have a new harvest of yak on. It really is a bit of a sort of winter and spring treat for us. Garlic, we should have enough garlic to last us until we have green garlic, more than enough actually until we have green garlic, but we won't have enough to last us until we've got bulb garlic again. Onions, red onions, shallots and all of that. We probably won't have enough onions to last us, but we will have big kind of spring onions, green onions, so that'd be fine. Squash, winter squash, we should have enough of this until we've got courgettes in the polytunnel. And then we've got cabbage leaves, lots of different types of kale leaves, and Joy Choy Asian greens. And nestled at the back there, we've got field bean tips, and then we've got Brussels sprouts and colettes, and then we've got Carvalho Nero florets. These are really lovely little florets with a few leaves on them. We'll have those for the next month or so. We'll only have colettes until the end of April. We'll have Brussels sprouts, till the end of March. We'll have Brussels sprouts until the end of March. We'll have field bean tips until sometime well into April, but maybe even up to May, because we've got some late planted ones as well. Jerusalem artichokes. These are starting to sprout now actually, so we've probably only got like 1 or 2 harvests of those left. Purple sprouting broccoli, that's just coming on stream now actually. It's really gorgeous stuff, and we should have that now until May. And parsley, I have that all year round. Spinach, pretty much all year round in one form or another. That's the salad rocket at the back there, and we should have that for 2 more weeks, and then hopefully we'll have wild rocket, so that should be okay. And then everything else here, apart from all this spinach, we should have spinach. I've mentioned that already. Pretty much all year round in some form or another. So all the spinach on the top here is for cooking, and then we've got the salad carrots, and then we've got spinach and tatsoi mixes here. Some of these we might give away for smoothie greens, but most of them are to sort of fill out the salads because we're still a little bit short of lettuce leaves, and hopefully within 2 weeks we'll have abundant lettuce leaves. But right now we don't really mind because, as I say, we've got tatsoi, we've got this beautiful red kitten, thick succulent spinach leaves, we've got claytonia, we've got salad onions, we've got lamb's lettuce and more lamb's lettuce at the back there. So I think I've got 30 different veggies here, and obviously we buy a few bits and pieces from the shop, so we'll get well above 30 different types of fruit and veg this week, and for every week going forward, hopefully. So I'm pretty pleased with that table. I'm just going to make up these salads now, and I'll take you through the stages just so you get an idea of what we've got in them. These salad bases, they look a bit pitiful really. I've just added carrots to mine, so I have 7 salads a week, and I'm just going to add this, as I said, it's a beautiful mix here of tatsoi and red pak choi. So already that's filled out nicely, and we keep these salads in these sealed top boxes in the fridge, and they last for 7 days. In fact, they last a little bit longer than that. We were away this week in Oxford, and we boxed them up and we kept them in the car unrefrigerated, not in the fridge anyway, in the boot of the car in a cool bag, and it was cold, you know, it wasn't freezing, and they were just brilliant, you know, perfect condition. Now I'm adding claytonia, and this is really the star of winter when it comes to salads, and still pretty good in spring. This is the 3rd picking off the plants in the polytunnel, and it's the best picking, to be honest. They're really gorgeous. The stems are super crunchy and the leaves are really succulent, and I kind of just put them into the salads like a little bouquet like this, and yeah, what a great addition. So that's the claytonium added, and I'm just going to put in the salad onions and salad onion tops. And it's worth noting that all these extras over and above the lettuce, they're super nutritious. They're way more nutritious than the lettuce. You know, the spinach, the claytonia, the salad onions, you know, absolutely great. And I like to have 3 salad onions in my salad mix, and a good little pinch of salad onion tops. Now we're on to the corn salad or lamb's lettuce, and I just like to pinch it off the stem so that it's like this, so there's no sort of stem to navigate, because the stems are a bit tough. But you can see that it's just so gorgeous. So I have like 1 or 2 of these rosettes in each salad. That's all the homegrown ingredients. And as I said, we eat basically 1 of these boxes of salad a day. I have 1 a day. Debbie has half of 1 a day, and we generally have about 1 of the cooked veg, mixed cooked veg boxes a day as well. And yeah, and then the rest goes to friends and family. So I like to add grapes to my salads. And finally, a stick of cheese. And those salads are filled out really nicely now. And we try and fill the table every week of the year with 30 different fruits and veggies. And anybody would think I was good at estimating. And yes, we do have 2 fridges. We have this little one in the garage, and this is our kind of fresh produce fridge, and there is another one in the kitchen, which it's just a general purpose fridge, and we also have plenty of these boxes in there as well. I'm not doing a gardening week video this week because I've been away on holiday, and I'll just put a few little photos up at the end so you can see those. But yeah, I've just been sowing seeds, and I try and sow seeds twice a month, sometimes 3 times a month in kind of big batches. And so it's not, somebody said it's, you know, a lot of organising, but it's not really a lot of organising. I just get like a reminder on my phone that says time to sow seeds, and sometime over the next couple of days I'll sow a big batch, and then I'll get a reminder in a couple of weeks' time, sow some seeds. So I do that, and basically 3 weeks later, or thereabouts, they're pricked out and ready to plant, and then I just harvest them. So all I'm doing really in between is kind of looking at the beds and seeing which beds are going to be sacrificed to new plantings. And that is an important part of the gardening process. If you want to grow a lot of food, you can't hold on to old crops that are less productive. You need to get them out and get them replanted, ideally relay planting if you can. And if you want more details of that, look down in the description, and you'll find my ebook, and it goes through everything. My name's Steve, this is the Seaside Kitchen Garden and Allotment channel, and I'll see you soon.